Yep. Well, hello folks, this is Matthew, the little Kiwi. Yes, it'll be Valentine's Day today. I think we'll be men and women going out and having coffees around this time because we got Cyclone Gabrielle. And well folks, I don't actually have internet and we don't actually have power. It's been like this since last night. I never had experienced that back during the storm back in 2007. Never seen anything like it. Here folks, wow. Power outage and nothing like probably seen since we had Cyclone Bola, but I was pretty young that time. I was like only 2, but I was like just about to like turn 3 pretty soon when Cyclone Bola hit, so that's how little I really was. Cyclone Bola back in 1988, and that was bad and horrendous, yes. Folks, man, wherever it has been very bad. They knocked down power lines, and man, even that, I don't actually have any service on my mobile phone. Don't actually have any service. That's how bad the weather really is. Folks, yes, the reason why I'm saying this, man, and of course the mainstream media is going to use this weather event to push the climate change narrative, to keep it going. That's how they always use weather events, to try to get you to go with the narrative. Yes, the narrative. I know this climate change scare thing is a scam. It used to be like pollution. Now it's like global warming. Then if that didn't stick, they change it to climate change, and then they actually change it to a weather event. Then if that was good, they change it to climate emergency. They just keep spinning keep pushing the narrative, keep spinning the narrative, and so they can sort of get their agenda in place, like get us into 15 or 20-minute cities, neighborhood zones and that. Like if you ever want to like live in that, you had to have the carbon credits and that. And folks, yes, I am for walkability in that, but the way they're pushing it, so they can get us into 15-minute or 20-minute neighborhood zones. And man, I actually heard there's been Facebook fact checkers been defending it though, been defending the idea of it though, and trying to tell us that it's not about enslavement or anything though. They want to tell you that. And I don't call them fact checkers, I call them the narrative defenders, because they are there to defend the narrative. That's what I call them, the narrative defenders. But hey, the narrative defenders will tell us that, no, we want to be called fact checkers. We want to be called fact checkers, and man, the way I say it probably is dangerous, guys, because especially in their social media and that, yes. Of course, there's going to be like those that will defend the narrative, yes. But we do have a battery backup only for lights though, and the more likely we might even end up having to use the food because that's going to go off. And I actually have been preserving my food. I'm going to show it to you. It's all in there. Yeah, there it is here. See, I've been preserving my food over here, yeah. Just in case, like, when things like this happen, so, and it could be gone without power for days and that or so, or I'm like traveling and that, or anything that happens that, yes. Yeah, that's why you gotta be ready for anything, folks. And yes, even before when Gabrielle hit, I had told my nearby community to be ready. And I actually had that one woman say that, no, it's gonna miss us, it's gonna miss us. Well, be ready still, because you never know that's gonna hit. And it has hit. See, it's people with their nausea bias, they want to just believe it. It's, they underestimate what's coming. They underestimate it. And man, and that nausea bias can be really a dangerous behavior to yourself. Depends if you're going to try spirit hard. No, it's going to. And that can also mean it can be harmful to others as well, because they're trying to like tell people not to be ready. They just say, oh, you just, yeah. They just want to tell us, say we are just doom and gloom or something. Nah. What I'm saying is not based on doom and gloom. Yeah, it may appear as negative or something, yeah, but the positive ain't gonna stop the negative from coming. Like, it didn't stop Gabrielle from hitting us. It didn't stop that. It didn't do. It still came and hit us. But that's why I was ready. Got my food and supply. And learning how to preserve food and that is the way to go. You should learn how to do it yourself. And I'm still a novice at it. Like trying to like, and I used to put in boiling water, so like with the lid there, it sucks, gets all the air out. Yeah. Something you should learn how to do, because that way, because you can probably keep your food for longer, and I had tried it, and I kept it for like probably for at least 2 months. Still tastes good, and probably could last even longer. Depends. So people do let me know in the comments below, so I can get more info, make sure I'm doing things right. Because I'm still a novice at that first. I had to teach it myself, because no one's going to teach me that. Especially in New Zealand, where people are just not going to willing to be teaching others. Because man, as a man, when I was like trying to get myself going, when I was trying to get into beekeeping, people weren't going to teach me any knowledge. And they're just not going to teach me. I had to die. I had to go to a course which that cost me around $1,200 New Zealand dollars. And man, just to try to get info that, because people weren't going to teach me any knowledge about like how to keep bees well and what diseases you'll be most likely facing. I had to go to get all that, and it cost me like over $1,000. Yeah, over $1,000. And I'm not that pleased about it. Because although I did try to ask help from my parents, they weren't willing to help me with it as well, and trying to get my beekeeping thing going. And yeah, when people ain't going to help, it is hard to get going. It's really hard. That's why you need friends here. Anywhere, folks, anywhere. And why New Zealand decides to just not value humanity. They're just here because every time they like, when I try to, especially when I try to ask on a day or so, they will always make excuses not to go out every day. They'll just make excuses. Unless you have the same mindset, unless you got like a nice car or something. It's just really, come on folks, we're human beings. We are human beings here in this, and we really are. And I can like teach you a lot of things for free. Especially beekeeping, so you don't have to go on a course that's going to cost you over $1,000. I can do that. I might not be the best at it though, folks, but folks, I'm also a human being. You're also a human being, so come on, man. It's time to put other people's differences aside. It's time to just to throw away your ego. Yeah. Because the Latin word for ego means I. Yeah. If you look at that, it means I. It means me. So you need to learn to you have to put it aside. But that's unfortunate with New Zealand people are unwilling to put their egos aside, and it is hard to do so. Because times like this though, folks, like a storm, yeah, natural disaster events like earthquakes, tornadoes and that, folks. And getting through is required to put your egos aside and to put other people's differences aside. Yeah. Well, folks, I think that's all I got to say, folks. Yeah. I might actually make a video about when this power comes back on, if it ever does. Well, if this video is not uploaded, that means I may be out with power and internet for a while. So I think that's all I got to say for now. This is Matthew, the Millennial Kiwi, signing off, over and out.